I'm Max from Wish. You guys are watching the AU review.
Well, welcome to Festival of the Sun.
Thank you.
You opened the festival a little earlier today.
Yeah.
How did the punters feel at the beginning of the day? Were they looking a little weary-eyed? Were you feeling a little weary-eyed?
Nah, it was good. I had a bit of a hometown crowd from Foster, which is an hour and a half south of here. Come say good day, and it was good. It was hot then, so I don't know how these guys are doing it now.
We're in the shade here, which is very appreciated when it's 37 degrees outside.
Yeah.
And there's someone walking with a bucket of ice and beers. You know, that's what we need. It's what we need at a festival like this on a hot day.
Well, it is Festival of the Sun, right? So.
Yeah. they weren't joking.
Yeah.
There was, sometimes it's Festival of the Rain, so hopefully that'll continue.
Yeah.
That'll be avoided. So tell me a little bit about yourself and how long have you been making music under the project of Wish?
We've been around for about 18 months now.
Yeah.
It's a project of 4 of us originally. After about 6 months, it went down to 3. So we're constantly sort of rotating members and whatnot. But
what was the reason for that? Just as you're sorting
just
shit
people's,
out.
time schedules, all that jazz,
Yeah.
you know. And
People have to have a day job, and that gets in the
exactly,
way. Yeah.
So now it's just the drummer and I record the songs at his house. Then from there, basically him and I write the songs together.
Yeah.
We've got our dear friend Josh. We're 3 school friends really. Grew up together and we're all in the band.
Have you always been playing music? Were you in the?
No, not really. It's sort of come a little bit later.
Yeah.
But just being best friends since high school, year 7 or whatnot.
Yeah. So where does the music start? Is it each of you brings ideas to the table? Is it a really collaborative process?
Well, usually I'll sort of bring an idea to Rowan.
Yeah.
He's the sort of tech wizard with all the gear, and he'll throw it into his computer and his whatnot, and start working them out from there.
And how does then that turn into a song? Are you starting on a keyboard? Are you starting
No, it's
on
guitar.
a guitar?
I play guitar and
Yeah.
sing, so I'll sort of write it down acoustically or whatnot, and then from there it goes, into the computer, and we sort of start building from there.
Yeah.
It's usually a whole song written out already, so we
Yeah.
don't really chop and change too much. We're pretty straight up with our songs. It's 2 guitars, bass, and drums, so.
You keep it down the line.
I'd like to, branch out, but not yet.
You got to work out what you're doing first.
Exactly,
If the band keeps changing, you got to find that flow.
Yeah.
So what does it mean to play an event like this today? Obviously, you had some friends along, but
it's good. All my friends and the whole town of Foster come here for this festival.
there's literally no one in Foster today. They're all
exactly. That's why. I kind of want to sneak out and get the place to myself, but it's good. Port Macquarie, Foster, they're pretty close, similar little towns, and it's got that beachy feel that everyone like, and it's, the ocean's just there. So
yeah. So what can you tell people about your music?
It's sort of like, a guitar-driven band. Crosses over with some 80s kind of pop sort of melody, whatnot. But it's basically sort of guitar-driven stuff.
Is that what you grew up listening to?
Well, I'm right into that whole stuff. I named the band after a fucking Cure album. It's called Wish.
Which is the hardest thing to Google in the world.
Yeah, it's all there. Well, exactly, yeah. We're not really looking that good on that department, but...
It's like Nightwish kept coming up, and the Cure record.
Yeah. And everyone sort of says, it's so cliche, but fuck it, I'm into that stuff and I like it, so whatever.
Yeah. What's happening for you over the summer?
Summer, we've got a song coming out that's probably our best to date that we're all pretty pumped about. So.
And how can we get our hands on it? Will you put up on Triple J Unearthed? And
we're still sort of in the midst of working that out now. We've got to chatting to a few people about it all. So, but it's all looking cool.
All bring it together.
Yeah.
And are there plans for more shows?
I got to go to Japan. I play solo over there for fucking 3 months.
Really?
January every year I do it.
Is that as Wish or?
It's a crossover.
Yeah.
It's just hard to get guys over there for 3 months. So
yeah.
I just go do that, and I'm kind of big in Japan. Not really. It's mainly cover shit, really, but
they love it.
They do.
You gotta use what you can. You know?
Exactly.
God, that's amazing.
Yeah.
What is the Japanese scene like for a solo Australian musician?
They love it. They all
Yeah.
check it out. I'm more interested in the Japanese punks.
Yeah.
They're the coolest fuckers on earth. They're so into it and so passionate. And
Is there going to be a secret side project one day doing some
that would be
Japanese
cool.
punk
Yeah.
music?
I worked in a studio in January this year over there on 2 of our songs that we've released,
Yeah.
and that was amazing. Like working with Japanese producers, they got a whole different ballpark over there. Like they could hardly speak English. We had an interpreter, but like the experience was just so. Like I was the first Australian in their studio.
Cool.
I was just run down old joint from fucking God knows when.
Yeah.
And, yeah, that was amazing. I'm gonna go work with those guys again. And
That's amazing.
yeah.
And there must be so much that comes out of that just from a creative level, being surrounded by something completely different to what you're going to find in Foster or at Port Macquarie
Yeah.
or wherever you might be.
It's inspiring for sure. Just different levels, different places. Serenities. Like I was recording in the snow and it's fucking snowed in. Little house on the side of a hill.
That's one way to force yourself to make some music.
Yeah.
We can't leave. We can't go anywhere.
Well, that's it. I thought we had to leave then. I was thinking.
Well, we will leave you to it. I hope you enjoy the rest of your time here. You're going to kick around for the rest of the weekend?
Yeah, check some bands out and hang out. Guys are on the beers. Yeah.
Well, I'll let you join them. Cheers, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Thanks for
Sure.
your time.
Cheers.